I'm living my dream. Every morning, I wake up to my beautiful family in my wonderful house, have breakfast, and then drive my dream car to my dream job. There, I create beautiful marketing campaigns and network and maintain crucial business relationships, and I lead and work with a great team to create dreams for the most magical place in existence. I value my work because it doesn't just provide for myself and my family, but it gives me creative freedom to put smiles on other people's faces. My academic pathway helped put me in a spot in life where I'm happy, where I feel secure, yet pleasantly challenged every day. And you know what? I started my path right here where you are right now. Good evening, Valencia students and faculty. My name is Irina White. I'm a marketing manager over at Disney, and I'm here to tell you today how you can achieve success by understanding your purpose and using that knowledge to brand yourself for success. So let me tell you how I found my purpose. It was in this very same college where I was attending a new student experience class, and the teacher decided to show a TED Talk. Yes, the very same kind of talk you're attending today. It was a short yet informative talk that changed my perspective by making me realize why I was pursuing the degree I was pursuing and set my expectations for my future career. This was the purpose statement I came up with for myself. I wanted to become successful in the marketing field by increasing business potential for companies through creative campaigns so they can grow and establish their market position as well as increase their sales and service revenue. Now, this type of purpose might seem irrelevant to you, or it might speak to you as it did to me at the time. But truly, what exactly your personal purpose is irrelevant. What matters is that you A, realize you have one, and B, craft yourself into the person that is going to achieve said purpose, no matter what it takes. Having my purpose spoke to a lot of my strengths. I was determined, I was creative, and I taught myself to be a go-getter. But it also made me realize my weaknesses. So, what do you do if you realize that there are weaknesses that stand and block your way to success? Well, let me let you in on a marketing secret. No brand, no product, no person is perfect. There are flaws and problems everywhere. It is how you work on those set problems, how you address and represent them, that changes the angle and lets them overcome those obstacles. For instance, one of my personal weaknesses was networking. I was too shy, I was afraid of approaching people who could potentially help me because I was anxious that would be seen as nothing but a nuisance. Now, realizing and reflecting upon this weakness was important, but simply having knowledge of it was not enough. It didn't lift the roadblock that was put up by it. Remember how I said you need to craft yourself into the person you need to be in order to achieve your goals? That's what I did. I ended up transferring from Valencia to continue working on a bachelor's degree at the University of Central Florida, where I started joining several different student groups, many of which were involved with the marketing and business field. Making connections within those groups helped me score important internships at companies such as Universal and Disney. Both of those turned out to be key ingredients for my success, so to summarize this point, hone your strengths and recraft your weaknesses to brand yourself. But what if you're not sure how to brand yourself or what to improve on that will help you become successful in your field? Look around you. You're not alone. There are people all around you. Reach out to those you admire and ask for guidance. I promise you, there are plenty of people who have been in your shoes, who have figured it out, and who would be willing to help. In my case, I found a mentor by holding a career interview, and that person taught me two invaluable things that set me up on my path. The first one was, don't be afraid to go the extra mile. There are thousands of people gunning for your dreams, working towards taking your spot. The truth is, getting what you want is not an easy road. It can't be. So take the extra step. Differentiate yourself. In my case, it was going back to school for a master's degree, even though I was already working in my field, but I knew I would never get to the spot I wanted if I didn't further improve on myself, my resume, and simply said, the brand of myself. The second crucial piece of advice I received was, don't let the simple things stop you. For instance, we all know college and getting a degree can become really expensive really fast. Matter of fact, there are thousands of people who drop out every year because they think they can afford college. Notice how I said think? That's because those people are either misinformed or fail to see the bigger picture, fail to see their own brand and what they could be capable of. For the rest of you, that's great, less people in your way. But if one person here has the thought of dropping out because of reasons related to costs, stop and take a moment to think about it. My own educational pathway cost me more than $40,000. That might not seem much in comparison to some other educational pathways, but for someone who has had to live through times where they had to stretch each dollar and live frugally from paycheck to paycheck, it was a lot. Enough to sometimes wonder, is this all worth it? Thankfully, I'm here today to tell you that it is. And to be honest, in my opinion, you all are already on the right path by getting your start here at Valencia. Not only do you get great education for a decent price, but you also have resources here ready to help if you're strapped for cash to pay for it. Now, I was lucky enough to be able to pay my way through college by also working a full-time job on the side, but even if I had not done that, I could have gone to the advisory or the financial aid office. You all need to understand that these resources are here for you for a reason. And while it might seem scary to have to take out a loan, it might seem tedious to do what you have to do to score a scholarship, it is worth it. You are worth it. Your success is worth it. Who you are, who you want to be, your brand is worth it. If there's one thing that I want you to take away from the speech today is that your purpose, your brand, and your success all mutually depend on each other. Reflecting on your values, your strengths, your goals will lead you to your purpose if you have not yet figured out what it is. Once you realize your purpose, reflect on what it is, on what you want in your life. Who do you want to be? Visualize yourself as your own brand, determine your own worth. As soon as you have that in front of you, work as hard and be as relentless as you can be in achieving your goals. Don't let setbacks or roadblocks stop you from realizing yourself. Work hard, ask for help, and keep your brand in mind for every decision you make and for every step you take. Your future depends on it. And trust me, you too can live your dream. Thank you so much for your attention.